Hello everybody. Welcome to the Bit-Size Stories channel. If you like the stories, please consider to like, subscribe and comment down below. Would help me a ton. As Grom, Ayala, and Sir Aldric continued their journey, the weight of their recent argument still lingered in the air. Ayala couldn't help but look back at the village they had left behind, feeling a tinge of sadness. Grom's face remained stoic, but she could sense the regret in his demeanor. Sir Aldric, on the other hand, stood firm in his decision, his resolve unwavering. As they walked, Grom broke the silence. "Ayala, I didn't mean to upset you back there," he said, his voice earnest. "I know we left Fendrel and Alara behind, but we couldn't afford to stay. The darkness is spreading, and we must act swiftly to stop it." Ayala nodded, understanding his perspective, but her heart still ached for Fendrel and Alara. "I know, Grom," she replied softly. "It's just hard leaving them like that, especially with Fendrel's condition. But you're right. We have a mission to fulfill." Sir Aldric joined the conversation. "Indeed, we cannot let our emotions cloud our judgment. Our purpose is to confront the darkness and protect the innocent. We will find a way to aid Fendrel and Alara in the future, but for now, we must focus on the task at hand." The days passed as they continued their journey on foot, following the main road that cut through the kingdom. One night, as they camped near the road, the serenity was interrupted by the sounds of battle in the distance. Sir Aldric and Grom leaped to their feet, weapons drawn, with Ayala close behind them. They ran towards the source of the commotion, their hearts pounding with adrenaline. After a mile, they arrived to find a stagecoach under attack by a band of ruthless bandits. The coach was illuminated by oil lamps, its occupants fighting for their lives. 2 guards were bravely defending the passengers, while 2 others lay wounded on the ground. Grom rushed forward, his axes whirling in a deadly dance as he swiftly cut down 2 attackers, clearing the path for Sir Aldric to engage the next foe. Ayala found a safe spot nearby to avoid drawing the bandits' attention. She focused her energy on protecting her allies and healing their wounds when needed. "Watch your back, Grom," Aldric called out, deflecting an incoming attack that was aimed at his friend. Grom grinned at Aldric. "I can always count on you in battle." As the battle raged on, more bandits emerged from the shadows, taunting the guards and the 2 heroes. The clash of steel against steel filled the night air, mingled with the bandits' cruel laughter. In the midst of the chaos, Grom took an arrow to the shoulder, narrowly avoiding a more serious injury. He pulled the arrow out, gritting his teeth against the pain, while Ayala's healing magic flowed through him, mending his wound. Aldric quickly took off a bow from his back and shot at the bandit. With 1 arrow he took down a bowman which targeted Grom. He then cast aside his bow, wielding his sword and shield again. Their combined efforts and unyielding determination slowly turned the tide of the battle. After several intense minutes, the bandits were finally defeated, leaving some wounded and others fleeing into the night. Ayala approached the carriage, her heart filled with empathy for the wounded guards. She used her healing magic to tend to their injuries, offering comforting words of encouragement as she worked. "You fought bravely," Ayala said to one of the deeply wounded guards, her voice gentle and reassuring. "Your courage saved lives today." As the guards gratefully thanked Ayala, the door of the coach swung open, revealing a middle-aged man dressed in fine clothes. "Greetings, my saviors. My name is Lord Cedric Harrimont. I am a merchant, returning home from a trade trip," he introduced himself. "And I can't thank you enough for your assistance. You saved not only my life, but also the lives of my men." Aldric, with his stern expression, spoke first. "I am Sir Aldric, a knight from a military family. My sword and shield have served the realm faithfully." Ayala, her gentle demeanor contrasting with Aldric's, followed, "I am Ayala, a healer devoted to the divine. Grom added, I'm Grom, a barbarian and warrior. My axes have seen many battles. It's pleasure to meet you. Lord Cedric added. Allow me to thank you again. Ayala smiled warmly as she spoke. It was our duty to help, Lord Cedric. We couldn't stand idly by while innocent lives were in danger. Grom nodded, his practical nature prevailing. It's our way to lend a hand when needed, especially against bandits like those. Lord Cedric's eyes flickered with curiosity as he observed the trio. You seem like a formidable group. May I inquire about your journey? What brings you to these lands? Aldric spoke with determination. We are on a quest to confront a growing darkness that threatens the realm. Our group has encountered demonic beasts spreading chaos. And we seek to understand the source of this malevolence. Lord Cedric's expression turned serious. Demonic beasts, you say? Troubling news indeed. It seems the realm faces dire times. Ayala leaned forward slightly. Yes. But we are determined to stop this darkness from spreading further and protect those in need. Aldric's gaze remained steady on Lord Cedric. If there's any information you may have on this matter, it could prove invaluable. Lord Cedric nodded, appreciating their commitment. I shall share what knowledge I possess. There are some disturbing stories I heard on my travels. But let us get some sleep first. We can continue our conversation tomorrow. The next morning, they continued their journey together, now traveling in Lord Cedric's carriage. Upon reaching an inn, Lord Cedric invited his newfound companions to come inside with him. The inn's warm ambience welcomed them, and they gathered around a table in a secluded corner. I shall share what knowledge I possess. But perhaps we should continue this discussion over a proper meal. He said. I insist you join me for a dinner. As the group settled around the table in the cozy corner of the inn, Lord Cedric leaned in, eager to share what he had heard during his travels throughout the kingdom. My friends, Lord Cedric began, while journeying through distant lands, I've come across various rumors that may shed some light on the darkness you seek to confront. Aldric leaned forward, his eyes fixed on Lord Cedric. Please, share whatever you've heard. Any information could be crucial in our quest. Lord Cedric nodded, taking a moment to organize his thoughts. There have been whispers of a mysterious figure emerging in the shadows, shrouded in dark magic. Some call him the Shadow Master, a sinister being rumored to wield unimaginable power and command the very forces of darkness. Ayala's brow furrowed with concern. The Shadow Master? I've heard tales of his malevolent presence in the past, but they were mere legends. Lord Cedric's expression turned grave. I fear these legends might hold some truth. People speak of villages and towns falling under his sway, consumed by fear and despair. It's said that wherever he treads, demonic beasts follow, drawn to the malevolence he emanates. Grom grunted, his hand clenching into a fist. Sounds like the kind of darkness we've been facing. This Shadow Master could be behind the demonic beasts we encountered. Lord Cedric nodded in agreement. That is a possibility, my friend. But be cautious. The Shadow Master's true intentions remain unknown. Some claim he seeks to plunge the realm into chaos, while others say he craves ultimate power. Aldric's gaze hardened. Either way, he poses a grave threat to the kingdom and its people. We must find a way to stop him. Ayala's voice held determination. Indeed, but we must gather more information and prepare ourselves for what lies ahead. Lord Cedric offered a reassuring smile. You are wise beyond your years, Ayala. The heroes nodded, grateful for Lord Cedric's encouragement and understanding. As they continued their discussion, they exchanged information about the demonic beasts they had encountered, and Lord Cedric shared more of the rumors he had gathered during his travels. The very next day our group embarked on the way to the city, hoping to prepare for their arduous journey. That was the end of our story. If you liked the story, please consider to like, subscribe and comment down below. See you at the next one. Goodbye.